Hey guys, it's 2ProView Games, or Adam, and let's talk about the future of Call of Duty. What's next for Call of Duty? So, I want to go over what I want from World War II, what I would want from a Black Ops 3, and then some ideas that I have about the next Call of Duty, or what we could have in the next Call of Duty. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is World at War II. Why do I want a World at War II, and what would I want in a World at War II? Okay, so first off, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting pretty tired of these futuristic modern day shooters. I am just sick of it. I don't want it anymore. So let's look at the recent Call of Duties. Okay, so Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, futuristic. We have Call of Duty Ghosts, which is modern day, kind of futuristic. Black Ops 2, futuristic. Modern Warfare 3, that was definitely kind of like a present day Call of Duty. And then before Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1 we had, that was like the Cold War. I like that, the Cold War, Vietnam War. And then before that, Modern Warfare 2, of course, which is modern day. And then we had World at War and COD 4. So the last World War II shooter was Call of Duty World at War. And I really want a World War II shooter. I can't help it, guys, but I love World War II shooters. Now, I wasn't a gamer when all of the Call of Duties were World War II, so I know a lot of people say, you know, World War II is getting boring, it's getting old, let's get something new out there, and I know why they made the transition, but I don't know, it's been a long time since we've had like a really good World War II shooter. Of course we had like Sniper Elite, but then Sniper Elite 3 was a bit different. It was of course a World War II shooter, but I don't want to talk about Sniper Elite, but we've had some World War II games, but nothing like Call of Duty. Call of Duty World War II, especially on the next gen consoles, would be absolutely amazing. And the reason why I like the World War II shooters is there's just something about the game, just the way the game feels, the campaign and the story, because the story may be made up, of course, but there's something about it that it just feels real, because you know something like this happened. This actually was what it was like in World War II. These futuristic things, you know, it's just like, you know, whatever. You know, it's made up, it's probably not going to happen for a long time, but with these World War II things, it's gruesome, you get to see war, and it's just badass, because you know something like this happened. I love that about World at War. That campaign ending made me feel like a badass, because I know something like this happened. Of course not in that epic form where you're cutting down the Nazi flag, but something like that happened, and that's what I love about World War II shooters, okay? So, World at War, I think it would be a great game to have with all those weapons, World War II weapons, the campaign, and then zombies as well. Having those old characters back would fit in perfectly. But say we don't get a World at War II and we get a Black Ops 3. Now, a Black Ops 3 would probably have to be even further into the future from Black Ops 2. Now, I did not beat the Black Ops 2 campaign. I beat the Black Ops 1 campaign, but not the Black Ops 2. So I don't know where they could go from there story-wise. But just as a, you know, it's gotta be something like Advanced Warfare. It has to be something like Advanced Warfare if they make a Black Ops 3 game. It has to be futuristic, but for me, I feel like I just don't know what else you can put in a futuristic game. We have laser guns, we have drones, we have robots, we have all these stuff, we got exosuits. It's like, what else can you put in a futuristic shooter? I just don't know anymore. And there aren't a lot of things that I would want from a Black Ops 3. And by the way, I'm not just talking about zombies, okay? Zombies is zombies, but having the setting of the game in general, I just don't like the futuristic stuff anymore. I can't help it. I'm burnt out on it, and I want to go back. I want to go back to a World War II shooter. Now, here's an idea that I had, okay? I heard a lot of people saying, well, they can't have a World at War II because where would they go with the story? Because the way the story ended in World at War, you know, you can't really go anywhere with that. The idea that I had is that the next Call of Duty could be named Black Ops 3. Okay? Black Ops 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, whatever. And in that game, in the campaign or in the story, some type of time travel is available and you actually go back. How cool would that be to like have this time travel stuff and you go back into time, go back to World War II and say you're helping Reznov again or you're doing something like this. I think that right there would be really, really cool and interesting because it's a Black Ops 3, but there's an element in it that goes back to World War II, and I think that would be absolutely badass. So then in the campaign you have like futuristic weapons, but you have World War II weapons in there too, because there's a bit of futuristic missions, there's a bit of World War II missions, and that would be, I think that would be really, really cool. You know, like you're traveling place to place, something like Assassin's Creed almost. You know in Assassin's Creed how Desmond is in that machine, they're traveling all over the place trying to get away from the Templars or the modern day Templars. Something like that. You're fighting your way through, police or government coming after you, and you're trying to go back in time and change something in World War II or somewhere in the Vietnam War, the Cold War. I think something like that would be really interesting because that's something we haven't really seen in a Call of Duty, and I would definitely buy that. Sorry, I had to stop the recording there for a second because my dog was going crazy and decided to interrupt me once again. But anyways, I want to talk a little bit about zombies. Now, I feel that zombies would work a lot better in a World at War II because where zombies left off, we were just, was it World War I or just towards the end of World War I, and when you find out what's going on really in the zombie world, I think it would just work out perfectly because we saw the very beginning of zombies in a way, and then from there you could progress to the beginning of World War II, and Richtofen and Maxis were experimenting and doing all those things. But the one thing you do have to remember is that zombies has its own storyline, so it doesn't really matter on what Call of Duty it's in because they have their own thing going. It's like almost like their own theme going. But you would think if they made a Black Ops 3 and it was a futuristic game, zombies would have to be somewhat futuristic because you have all those futuristic weapons in there. But I don't know, do you guys see zombies being futuristic? I don't see it. I just cannot see it. I think the next Call of Duty will have something to do with World War II. Maybe not in a big way, but I think in some way there's going to be something to do with World War II in the next Call of Duty. So anyways, guys, that is all for now. Make sure to leave this video a thumbs up, and in the comment section below, let me know what you think will be the next Call of Duty, and if you have any ideas, also let me know in the comments below. Peace out.